start. Oh, except for I'm boosting Josh Strunk, right?
Okay, yep.
I hate Kevin Kaler's start.
You do. Turn 1, Delver of Secrets from Kevin.
Oh,
Turn
champion.
1, Champion of the Parish.
That Delver will never flip. Certainly not with a gut shot. I was right. Yeah, right now, Kevin Kaler's like, man, I really wish I just flipped that with a gut shot. Yeah, there's
Delver.
no way there's a block there. Like, offer accept? No, offer is not accepted.
So Delver in for 1.
Yeah. And what do you have? Grand Abolisher. What is this? What card is that? Well, it was mono leaked anyway.
Mana Leak
A
on
dude
a...
of some kind.
Yeah, it's foil, so I'm having trouble
Yeah,
seeing.
I couldn't tell what it was either.
What is that?
It's like Venser. White
Venture's
Venser.
on the other side of it.
Oh, a gut shot this time. Champion. I think I might have to return my allegiance to Kevin Kaler. Oh, it was Honor of the Pure.
Is that like a
Okay.
promo Honor
I have
of the
never
Pure or
seen
something?
that version of Honor of the Pure in all my days. And I'm pretty sure I actually wrote the preview to Honor of the Pure. I've not seen that version.
Ponder from Kevin?
For sure he's got a gut shot this before he forgets, right? Like,
Hopefully. Another Delver from Kevin. After a Ponder.
I mean, was he going to wait for him to put the counter on? All right. Geist of St. Traft. Yep.
Gut shot your guy. And Geist of St. Traft sticks. Oh, it's a buy a box promo.
Come on, let's
Says,
flip a Delver. Let's flip a Delver here.
Kelman.
Oh, he's flipping it with Monoleak. I'm glad that I always was boosting Kevin Kaler. that was always my plan. 6. Boom.
2 Insectile Aberrations.
I mean, 6 is coming back the other way. I mean, maybe something clever is going to happen. Like, he might, like, lift the Angel, make him nug for 1. Actually, Josh is still quite in this game, I think, depending on what he's... Like, an Honor of the Pure would be wicked here, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Very wicked.
He does not play any sort of counter spells.
He has
So-
some negates in his sideboard.
In the board. In the main, though, he does not play any. Kevin could just drop a Snapcaster right in front of that Geist.
Interesting play. Do you ever just like run out of Snapcaster and then like throw the gut shot that you have in your graveyard at your opponent's face if you have nothing else to do?
If you have nothing else to do.
It's kind of weird.
but-
I've seen Finkel do it like multiple times, and people are like, I was like, I think that's a weird play. It's like, I'm not sure if it's right, but again,
Yeah.
I'm not getting anything else out of my Snapcaster. But like, it is weird. Like, you use up a gut shot that you've got in the graveyard, and then you deal 2 to yourself to deal 1 to your opponent.
Right.
But Finkel did it, so I assume that it's right.
It does seem weird and it does seem questionable, but it's not straight up wrong or right, I don't think. Or you know what I mean? It's like, it's one of those ones that you can definitely see either way.
He's snagging the Blizzocker. I think that puts Josh to 3, right? So
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, it should put him to 3. And yep, so Delvers are in. Delver's so powerful. The card is
Especially when it flips.
it always flips eventually, right? But look, Josh was like, oh, what if I have this Honor the Pure in play? Can we play like that? That'll be fun, right? I have an Honor the Pure. Even if he had the Honor of the Pure, so he would have 5 from the Angel, 3 from the Geist. It's only 8.
Yeah, it's not
Maybe
enough.
he's got like Lightning Bolt.
That would be enough for Kevin to win the match, I think.
I thought he was going to slam down Angelic Destiny. Angelic Destiny, that would have been like, 8, 10. Still 1 shy. Oh, well.
Gut shot.
Gotcha.
No gut shot in Josh's deck. So, Josh falls to the Delver Menace in game 1.
Is humans supposed to have a good matchup against Delver? I haven't seen humans in action in forever.
Neither have I. And it feels like it shouldn't. You know,
I know that as a Delver player, I hate playing against the humans-ish elements of another Delver deck.
Mhm.
So like another Delver deck has cards like Champion or Gather. I hate playing against those versions. I like playing against like straight Delver a lot. Or I'll even play against like Esper Spirits. I at least know how it's going. Like, like the ones that feel humans-ish, I don't like playing against those. I feel like I'm... Like a lot of time, like, well, Josh never had that many guys in play, right? Like you think of this deck going
Like crazy with guys.
like first
yeah.
turn Champion, and then you really want 2 guys on the second. He doesn't have that explosive of a game. He doesn't have Gather, right?
No Gather.
Like first turn Champion, second turn Thalia, third turn, you know,
Diced.
pretty good.
He's got Mirren Crusader, also for turn 3. Hero of Bladehold to follow up that. I don't know. I mean, Doom Traveler.
Dude Traveler's kind of
Yeah. I mean, it's cool, but
he doesn't. You don't ever have to let him interact with you.
Attention Magic players. The StarCityGames.com Youth would like you to know that they will be closing up shop at the end of the Swiss round.
Lazy
If you
people.
would like to buy cards, sell cards, trade cards.
What, that they're closing at night?
Closing up shop.
Awesome time to do so. We will of course be back.
They're like the
later
Starbucks
on
that didn't serve me at like 2 in the afternoon or
the
whatever.
draft opens and the conclusion of the standard open. Thanks for coming today, y'all. We hope you had a good time.
So Josh has another Geist, which would be his 4th in his sideboard. He can go with that. Not knowing...
I don't think he's gonna bring any other Geist.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't think so either. What did he see besides Delvers? Like, he doesn't even know what version of Delver he's playing against, except he can probably count out Lingering Souls. But otherwise, like, he saw basically Delvers, and that's it. Ponder,
I mean,
you know, the obvious stuff.
He got leaked. He got snagged.
That's what I mean, but
there's a lot of
obvious-
implication of what card. I mean, I guess we don't know if he's playing a Stalker Equipment version or like a Tokens version.
That's
or
what I mean.
Like
Like,
that weirdo version that I really like Caleb's deck, but it is a weirdo deck. You got to admit.
which one? Like, how was that one set up? Oh, was that the?
You got like a consecrated Sphinx.
Right.
He's got like the pants. What's the name of the balloon pants? +1/+1 or +2/+2 flying or whatever it is.
You mean the?
It won us.
No, I know what you. I know you're talking, the blue aura. Is that what
Yeah,
it is?
he's got that thing.
I forgot what it's called too.
It's a weirdo thing.
It's like I know the name when I see the names. I'm like, oh yeah, I know what it does, and then I like for some reason draw a blank for the names.
Yeah,
of
because it's a
cards.
weirdo thing.
It is a weirdo thing. And all right, trying to see Kevin's side. No, he's on the draw. So timely reinforcements, probably not worth coming in. I don't know. Timely reinforcements actually doesn't seem too bad. Because like all of Josh's guys are like ground guys, besides something with angelic destiny. You know, if
You're
you
saying
resolve
for
that.
Kevin's side?
Spectral Flight. That's the name of the card. Thank you.
Kevin's going second. He's for sure bringing in timely reinforcements. No question. He's going second.
Okay.
And Josh is likely to have multiple guys in play on turn 3.
Right.
I would bring in...
Why did my brain totally mixed that up?
I think
For some
Kevin's
reason I was
going to
thinking
bring
he's going
in
first,
Mental
even though I know he
Misstep.
said he was going second.
For sure, Mental Misstep. And for sure, timely reinforcements at 3. I think he's going to take out Feast and Famine. He actually... I think I'd probably bring in Batterskull if I were him, too. So I bring in Batterskull, Timely... That's 3. Misstep is 4. I might bring in Revoke. Let's call it 5. I mean, for sure he wants to take out Monolith and War and Peace. So I think I'd take out Monolith and War and Peace for those 5. But his remaining Invisible Stalker is going to be kind of flaccid on that.
Why take out War and Peace?
I'm sorry, not Peace and Famine. I
I was
apologize.
just a little confused. Like,
Yeah, he's going to take out his best card.
yeah.
No.
Like,
Greg Mitchell has made a mistake.
what am I missing that makes him want to take that card out?
I mean, I'm assuming that Josh wants to go first. Weirder stuff has happened.
That's true.
I'll go second. I actually think that he should have a good matchup.
The humans.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's a little tough to fight 3 flipped Delvers. Or
Yeah, but
whatever.
the thing is, like, Delver's bad against, like, multiple significant threats in play at the same time.
Mhm.
Like, their way of combating the board is, like, Vapor Snag.
Right, 1-for-1s.
Yeah, like, and that, like, Vapor Snag's not even a real 1-for-1. You know, it's
Right.
a falsy 1-for-1. And then they tempo you with Snapcaster Mage or Delver, and they just try to kill you. But, like, so if you actually have an entrenched position, you know, they have a bad time of it. Like,
Right.
they're very bad at dealing with permanents in a permanent fashion. Champion.
He's had the turn 1 champion
Island.
both games.
Delver.
Turn 1
Secrets.
Delver from Kevin.
Is that a haunt?
It is a haunt, and we have a turn 2.
Tappy
Gideon's
guy.
Tappy guy.
His name is
Gideon's
Tappy
Guy.
Technical term is Tapcaster Mage. In for dose.
Champion getting big. Does Delver do a little
Hey, what's
getting
he
big
got?
of his own?
What's
He
he
does
got?
not.
Nada.
Oh, a haunt,
Haunt?
though.
Plains Haunt, Island Haunt, yeah? Just offer. Send your Delver into his Tapcaster Mage. See if he takes it. I bet he won't take it anyway. He won't attack. He values that Delver. He doesn't have a Ponder, though, I don't think. Josh Strunk. Untaps. Tapcaster Mage on. Why didn't he just... The Delver stinks now against the Tapcaster Mage, even if it does flip. Is that the...
That's the Honor of the
The
Pure,
Honor.
and that's the Mana Leak for the Honor of the Pure.
swing both? Kind of a weird development. Yeah, just walk there.
Yeah, it's actually...
For sure.
Yeah. It's better for Kevin. Josh
we
has
got?
at least 1 sword in hand. I believe he may have 2 copies of sword. Only saw it quick flash.
He only has 1 sword, right? in his
He's got
deck?
one in
Oh, one on the board?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Was hoping he had 2 swords. Or else
This is weird.
I was definitely seeing something else.
Kevin just played Ponder. So if he just played Ponder, that means that he drew... He drew Ponder? No, because he played Island. Why didn't he play Island instead of Haunt last turn? It would have been way better to Ponder. I mean, holding back Monolith is kind of janktacular.
Well, Vapor Snag hits the champion. Champion comes back down for Josh. And Kevin
What is
draws,
that?
plays a land.
Is that
It's
a Seachrome?
probably
Must be a
Seachrome
Seachrome
Coast,
Coast,
yeah.
right?
And
Delver of Secrets. See what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't he play the Island second turn?
Thalia. Josh.
Ooh, kill it. Must be killed.
Thought Scour from Kevin. I think he just scoured his timely reinforcements.
Champion. Athalia's a bad time for a Delver deck. No flippy.
That Delver. But those are some stubborn Delvers Kevin's got.
I was thinking he's just slam down Batterskull, but Thalia's.
Yeah, he can't slam down a Batterskull either. So, Geist of St. Traft for Kevin. Delver
that-
in...
Isn't that first strike?
Yeah, why would you not block? Just block. It
Is
is
he
first
afraid
strike.
of a giant growth?
I don't know.
That's first strike, right?
Thalia is first strike.
Yeah, I dislike that non-block there. It's on my list of dislikes, Joseph.
Where can I see the rest of the list?
I'll just keep you apprised of them
Okay.
as they develop.
So Mirren Crusader comes down pre-combat, and then Thalia and Champion get in a little bit bigger Champion due to the Mirren Crusader.
I'm really puzzling why would he send the Delver? Forget about why Thalia didn't block.
I don't know.
I mean, how's Mirren Crusaders match up against Geist of St. Trapt? I will take advantage of this first strike. The other first strike I didn't care for.
Right.
This one though.
So Mirren Crusader kills the Geist of St. Trapt.
Or yeah, he's got to have another guy, right?
Yeah, he couldn't. I can't imagine he'd be just throwing him away. Two-thirds of Josh's board at first strike.
Your imagination leaves something to be desired, apparently. Oh, he's getting flyers online. There we go.
That was the whole point.
Yep. All right.
I'll pay 3 mana and then another 2 mana.
One of my best creatures.
To get a
Just
1/1 flyer.
Slam it.
Yeah, I mean that's Brandon Case agrees. Although he's talking about running the Delver into the Thalia. So maybe it was all about the Moorland Haunt the whole time.
I mean, the Moorland Haunt's not going to contend with creatures of Josh's quality, though. Yeah?
That would be how I tend to agree. Like, I understand, like, okay, so he can get some flyers online and go to game 3. I don't know, it seems loose. You know, you've got like cool big ground guys, 2 of which are first strike. I know. 1/1 flyers. What are you at? 18? Alright, I'll get a bunch of 1/1 flyers, 1 turn at a time. By throwing my 1/1 Delvers that will not flip.
Alright, so Josh is going to be on the draw this game. Do you think he leaves in Destiny? Destiny kind of stinks, I think. He's outgeisted, and I don't even think it's profitable to what is this Tom Ma pattern? It's like
a flipping table.
Oh,
He's
really?
flipping a table. It's Teresa Giudice, I think.
I mean, it's adorable, whatever it is.
It is.
Just make sure we know that it's adorable what Tom Ma did. Okay, so serious, like, Dismember's actually pretty good, I think. I'd live with Dismember. War and Peace. You know, people side in Grafdigger's Cage against me all the time when I'm Delver, and I'm like, why?
But you did say earlier that you didn't want people to play Grafdigger's Cage against you. So
Yeah, but
that's
I mean-
why. The same reason you don't want them to play it against you is why they sided in against you.
But it's like,
it
it's only against Snapcaster Mage.
yeah,
And
I don't
Snapcaster Mage still fights, you know, he's like,
Coral
carry a
Merfolk.
sword, you know.
Coral Merfolk.
Flash Coral Merfolk.
Flash Coral Merfolk.
Seriously, if somebody Grafdigger's Cage me, I'm gladly going to trade my Snapcaster Mage for a champion.
Sure, yeah.
In a second, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah, then your Snapcaster Mage just becomes Flash Coral Merfolk, and you play it that way. Like, all right.
And I've actually won a fair number of games chump blocking Mirren Crusader with Snapcaster Mage. Just like, don't die.
Yeah, well,
Get in there, Snapcaster Mage. Somebody else has a job to do this game. It's like, yes, sir. That guy's not
Takes one
doing
for the
4,
team.
6, however much he was planning to do.
takes it for the team.
I think Oblivion Ring is slow against Delver.
Yeah,
But
it does do a good job of dealing with swords and can't
Yeah,
be
swords.
vapor snagged.
I think Destiny's weak. What do you think? Destiny weak?
I think Destiny's. I would like to see Destiny.
You're not gonna see it in this match, I don't think.
I don't think it should be. I agree. Like, I don't like it, but I don't. You know, you don't see it very often. So I'm like, hey, bring that in. Let's see what that does. It's probably bad, but bring it in. No, I don't think you're right. It's slow. It's just
I'd bring in Abolisher. I'd live with that.
another.
It's good against like their Moorland Haunt.
Yeah.
Like, you like make them commit. You know what everything's gonna happen. Do you have a different browser than I do?
Nope.
Why do you have I don't have tabs on mine.
You hit plus and it makes a tab.
You sure?
Oh, I think. What iPad do you have?
Oh, I don't have iOS 5. I'm
Maybe
afraid it
that's
will
what it
erase all
is.
my pictures.
Well,
That's why.
Move your pictures to your computer, and there you go. All right, turn one island, turn one
Nothing.
Seachrome coast.
Nothing be nothing? What kind of game is this?
Thought Scours away, Sword of War and Peace, and a Vapor Snag.
Oh man, he's just gonna rip lands. He deserves it. Kevin. Invisible Stalker?
He's
Not-
gonna.
Yep. Not like he has any equipment because it's in the bin now.
Whoever said Thought Scour was a good card?
Josh, what does he got? Thalia? No, Honor of the Pure, nothing.
You know, Abolisher doesn't protect against Moorland Haunt
No?
because it's only artifact creatures and enchantments. Artifacts, creatures.
Oh,
Not
I thought it was
artifact
just like
creatures.
everything.
I thought it was everything too, but I doubted it, so I looked it up. And it was it's just those. So
Because it doesn't
lands
stop
still
land.
work.
Oh, but I guess. Well, that's because it's a basic set card, right? I think they were afraid of making people think that they couldn't activate their lands for mana.
Yeah, that makes sense. So Honor of the Pure gets a Mirren Crusader to boost. Oh, or maybe not.
This
Mana
is gonna
Leak.
be a tall road for Invisible
Invisible
Stalker. 19 turn clock.
All the way, baby.
Here I come.
Invisible Stalker just sneaking around with his jacket and his hat. And now he's got a sword.
Ooh, I didn't need that sword anyway. I've got,
Got a
pokey
Runechanter's
pokey.
pike.
Pokey
Runechanter's poke.
Runechanter's pokey pokey. Josh is like, oh man, I wish I had a guy. Oh, hero.
Hero.
Hell yeah, hero. This is a race.
Yeah.
The hero's gonna slam. I can't even count that high. What that hero's gonna hit for, unless it gets Vapor Snag.
Right.
That would
Then it
never
gets
happen,
hit
though.
For nothing. Yeah. Well, he
Kevin.
already dumped a Vapor Snag into the
What do
graveyard.
we got here?
Geist of
Geist.
Saint Traft.
What if like Kevin's just like the biggest jerkwad, and then he like waits till his opponent's up? Oh, by the way, Vapor Snag that. Was sick
He
little.
waits till he gets
Invisible
ready to
Stalker.
declare attacks, but doesn't let him declare attacks.
I think this guy's getting in. Just one man's opinion. What's that? Oh! Never bet against Delver.
The Rubbins Vapor
wow,
Snag.
it was
You
the
thought
Rubbins Vapor
thought
Snag.
I was gonna let you
Wow.
get in with the hero of Bladehold?
I am literally chewing off my own kneecap and simultaneously telling you that I'm chewing off my kneecap. I cannot.
Geist of Saint Traft gets the other Geist. So,
Wow, that's
get-
irrelevant.
but I'm just.
Wow, the Rubbins
It's what
Vapor
happens,
Snag.
man.
Oh my god. Like, why not Vapor Snag from the safety of your own turn while he's tapped out? You had like 100% chance of resolving that. There were so many things that could have gone. Like, what if he had negated the Vapor Snag, you know? There's like and the batters, yeah.
Yeah. So.
I know that the game's not over yet, but I'm going to call the ESPN check mark. Ting! Hand is a lock.
Stalker just got in for like $1 billion anyway because there's like tons of pike.
Including the
fuel.
Rubbins Vapor Snag.
Right. And then Batterskull just
Yeah,
comes down. Like
hand
I heard there's a
extension.
party happening down
Oh,
here.
I'm glad I always boosted the Delver deck from
Yeah,
the
that
beginning.
was rough. You know, Josh Strunk. I think that's. I feel bad for him.
Really?